you guys. Heather Tucker here with Team Be the Change. I am an Emerald Beachbody coach, and today I was just thinking about how far I've come emotionally just in the last 4 days of my Insanity Max 30 journey. So today's day 4, and I've gone from completely avoiding the original Insanity that came out years ago, thinking I couldn't handle that, to thinking I couldn't do Max 30 either. The only reason I even considered ordering and committing to the program is because there is a modifier. So if you go into day 1 of my diary, you'll actually hear more about how I struggled the night before my first day. But today it really got me thinking about fear and how over the years I've allowed it to totally and completely rule me, to rule my decisions, to rule the places I've gone, and so much more. Fear can rob you of God's peace. It can cause anxiety attacks. I've been there. Can make it so you're not putting your complete trust in God's faithfulness and constant provision for you. And it seriously stops you from reaching your fullest potential. So I don't know where you're at with God, but the Bible does have a few things to say about fear that have really, really helped me throughout the year. So I'm hoping that it's okay that I share just a couple with you guys. So in Isaiah 35:4, it says, "Say to those who have an anxious heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your God will come with a vengeance, with the recompense of God. He will come and save you." Another one that I really, really like is Proverbs 12. Let's see which one it is here. 12:25. "Anxiety in a man's heart weighs him down, but a good word makes him glad." So that is really, really true. Like, especially if you've ever struggled with panic attacks, you do really feel weighed down, like right before you actually have that, attack. But fear has always ruled me. It's kept me from trying new things like zip lining, surfing, skiing, going on a plane after the attacks on the United States. Even when I was little, taking my driver's test, where I actually put it off for a couple of years until I had to get my license. But it's also kept me hard from pushing in my workouts. My mom's she's told me several times, when you were young, you were just learning how to pull yourself up on your own. And she's always told this story about how she really remembers this one time where I pulled myself up in the crib. And I was, excited I got there, but then I freaked out because I couldn't figure out how to go back down. And she said I was crying and throwing like this biggest fit. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that totally sounds like me. So now, what's the opposite of fear? The opposite of fear is courage in spite of fear. It's moving through the fear, knowing that there's good waiting for you on the other side. It's completely trusting God, knowing that He is with you always. And one of my favorite verses that talks about this is Isaiah 41:10. "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand." So what are you scared of? What wall of fear have you built up around you that is keeping you from experiencing life to the fullest and from becoming the person God's created you to be? whatever it is, you have to choose to let it go and actively move into a life of joy, peace, gratefulness for where you're at right now, knowing it's a stepping stone into greatness. My dog is totally barking. Sorry, guys. I hope that this has spoken to you as much as it did for me today. I hope that it's put a fire of hope and excitement in your belly to go out and be the person you were created to be. And to choose to live life, I'm so sorry, to the fullest. I know I am, and I even found a necklace that I received years ago at a women's conference that I will be wearing all day to remind me of God's nearness for me. So it actually says, "Fear not." And some of my friends that I've actually been friends with for a really long time, you guys will probably remember this. Calvary Chapel, Escondido, Women's Retreat. So anyway, I hope that this has spoken to you guys, and I really want to encourage you to just move into the person that God has created you to be. So take care, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.